So quickly try to make this recording this morning. We want to speak to you about a few things, and we'll talk to you later. We'll try to write so you can look at all the other videos. But first, I want to say you can have you have more than one coat of arms if you're royal. It's something they did to you too. So we told you the coat of arms that you saw was the coat of arms that showed our beloved Abdul Nasik bin Dode, Prince Harry, and his beloved wife. He married for all eternity. Obviously, his our beloved aunt and cousin, because she married him, Eugenia. Okay, because it, the bird was her. But when it first came out, it had a little crown. But when Marco was involved in the murder of her, they made it like that, the show her death, and then it just said, and what happened, and then we kept showing it to her. It just said she would try to leave the room and everything. She would try to just leave the room all of a sudden. It just said, and so it would bother her. Now Harry said he would get everybody who that hurt his beloved wife Eugenia. He would catch everybody to help Marco. That's just it. He would get them even from his grave, which he led from heaven above, with the help of God. That's just it. So and he said that he would get everybody. He would get everybody who hurt my beloved Eugenia and our beloved royal family from his grave in heaven above. That's just it. He wanted us to make it. They wanted us to make it. That's just it. Him and Eugenia. Marco told lies, okay, and what she tried to do was she never had a proper story. But like when she murdered Eugenia, we brought her here to be arrested. And the police, some of the police said our relatives in the police force, like Rothschild's relative who was a policeman, he said he became a police to catch criminals. He didn't do it for money because he was born rich. He was married to Diane Rothschild, and so when they got married, she'd have to change her name because she was Rothschild. He was born Rothschild. Diana, we told you the song that she made, for women, what happens to them if they, our husbands treat us really good. To how they feel if we made a song for the women who have a problem if their men don't, they don't understand. So she was brought here, and he told her things like he hated her. We took her by the synagogue. Harry was Jewish. So was Eugenia. She had ghoster's disease, like me. She had ghoster's disease. She had nosebleeds. Okay, that's a spiritual thing. It's not what that man said. He said he was trying to put all the things to try to keep us safe, but it wasn't that. He put all the bad stuff in there trying to hurt us. It's just that's why they obviously mistaken for high blood pressure, except when it's a little kid, they know that that's not what it is. So and other things too, there's other factors. So so to make a long story short, so what happened was so we took her by the synagogue, and and Harry started to cry because he think about her. Eugenia was gone, and they couldn't have their wedding night. He loved her very much because he did marry for all eternity. When she came to get him after he died, we saw, and they left like that. They went back to heaven. We tell you that. We told you that. Okay, so make a long story. So make a long story short. So he was crying and everything. He called her all kinds of names, and BUBY was there and everything. Queen Elizabeth, and so we just want to let you know that too. And everybody saw. And he said he just knew she had killed his wife, but he would just prove it. He had to prove it. He told her like that. And so she told all those lies, and she was trying to steal identity. She would try to steal my identity if she could. That's what they were trying to show, that she was trying to. Her name wasn't really blah blah blah, but she couldn't do that. Because I have identity documents and like that. She was just really criminal. And basically they came to try to kill, try to take our things. She really, they're not our family. Basically, those women, they came to they're Amalekites. They came to try to kill, try to take our things. All her sisters tried to take my identity. So and everybody with them, including men, basically with them, men with them. They tried to take the identity of my beloved husband, keep it sweet. Marco's husband was trying to take the identity of my beloved husband, keep it sweet. Don't forget Bruno Mars. Now he's not my husband, basically. But it was he was the kidnapper, and they're going to try to steal our identity and try to steal things from us. That's what attacked our family in England, and we're all in line succession. And so there are things that she talked to us about when Harry was shot, and the lookalike. She did make it. We're all in the room, and our beloved Rothschild up the White Hair. He was also there. Everyone was there, because she was being arrested. Everybody wanted to see Marco arrested, but she did that. So we just wanted to know that too. And our beloved Rothschild down with the white hair. He's Queen Elizabeth's nephew. And it's his nephew. All our beloved Rothschilds, they're her nephew, because it's one of the two, and they're Jewish. Now we're going to talk about 1600s, when the Catholics got caught trying to kill the Queen of England and put a Catholic on the throne of England. The Queen was a Jew. They never told you it was anything, but she was Jewish. Okay, so now and we told you about the cabin, 1600s. And so they had heard the story, basically, and they were trying to, but that didn't happen. Where because Mark was gone and Harry's gone, so that's not happening. But they wanted me to tell you about the cabin. We told you about the cabin when Donald Trump came in and shot my beloved night on our wedding night. On our wedding day, because it was in the daytime, they said there's like sprawling grounds, everything. They built up more things around the cabin, but they said it's like a massive grounds. They said so we lived there too, and we were gonna ascend the throne, and we were Jewish king and queen. And basically said, and they were trying to kill us. Basically said, we went to know that too. That's the rest of it. Basically said, and they came and they shot us, and everything. Donald Trump and that birth implanted thing, and Pastor Charles. We went back to heaven. Basically, and they Pastor Charles and that birth implanted thing came and they were brought from heaven, and God talked to us everything, and then we came to earth again. Basically said, God had us come again and be born. Basically said, and we came and we're here. Okay, another later. And so, in this time period, we live for eternity. Because we're here to tell you that you can live for eternity. Because said, God told us to tell you that, and we're to tell you how. We're Jewish, for eternity. Okay, so we'll get to that too. All right, Harry and Gino come back. They'll be, and basically said, they might think it's bad down here, but they we have a relative. They didn't want to come back here unless it's better. Our beloved relative who Frankie Glucksberg. Frankie Valley. He said it was bad down here. He thought it was better. Then, but they said so. We're gonna let you that too. So okay, and he was Jewish too. Okay, so now we'll talk to you as soon as we can, and try to have a okay day, and it'll be Shabbat soon and everything, and we'll talk to you soon. We're going to try to write so you can read the things, because we have everything we want to write to you about as our beloved royal, our child's family members, and our beloved royal, my beloved sister Beat. Our beloved royal child's family members. They're our beloved royal family members. And they're also advisors. We have also we have court. We have court people. That will also include England and Israel. That will include Israel, Russia, and Turkey, and England, and all of our advisors. Saudi Arabia. So we have people. Our court people. We won't go into a long list of our people, but we just want you to know that we're real. Okay, and everybody wants to know that we're real. Okay, now try to be careful. So I talk to you as soon as we can.